What's up, fighting fans? Tibz from the Fight IQ channel. Today we're coming back for another episode of the Fight IQ show. Today I'm here with Mean. Today we're gonna make a review of the UFC 308 that was last Saturday in Abu Dhabi. Crazy event. We have a lot to say about it. As you know, first we're gonna do what we liked about the event, and then of course a few negative points. Even I think there is not so much negative stuff to say about that one, but still. And then we're gonna give them some performance bonuses to finish on the review. So let's get ready to rumble! Positive points. I'm gonna let you open with this.
Positive point for me, number one was European times.
Yay! That's
4 p.m. prelims, 8 p.m. Main card. That's perfect for us Europeans. We go to bed early. We don't have to fall asleep if something is boring at 6 o'clock in the morning. So that's the number one positive thing.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's really not so often for us that we can watch live at a reasonable time. UFC, you have to do something about this. You have a lot of European fighters now. Come more often in our part of the world, please. Second positive things for me, I think the main card globally was dope.
Delivered.
Yeah, all the fights were good. All the fights. There's not one fight on the main card where I thought, could have been better. All the fights delivered. And the first fight was Shara Bullet against Petrosyan, I think. Yeah.
The one-eyed pirate.
Yeah, and I think that's the first time that we saw a bit Shara Bullet in a tough position in the first round.
The first round, it was.
First round, he took some shots. He got rocked a little bit, but he adapted really well. After maybe two minutes and a half in the first round, he started to get his distance. Yeah, his kicking game is amazing.
He has a crazy kicking
game. Crazy kicks, like from all angles possible. I was like, wow, that's crazy how many kicks he has in his arsenal. And the knockout.
The knockout was crazy. I've never seen a double spinning.
Yeah, spin back fist.
Yeah, 1, 2, pop. Who does that?
Yeah, nobody. And crazy. And also like the way he did it, like he walk out after that. Like he knows.
It was a walk-off finish.
Yeah, walk-off finish.
He could have landed a few more, but it wasn't necessary.
I really loved it. I hope to see him again soon. I think the UFC saw some potential in that guy to make him kind of a star. I think he can. He's in a division where it's open in the top 15. I really hope that we're gonna see him fighting top 15 opponents soon.
Hope so too.
After that.
The match, was that Ige?
Yeah, 50k.
Yeah, Ige versus
Leron Murphy. Yeah, British. Shout out to our British friends because this guy is the real deal, man. I think the fight was really close.
It was, especially the first round.
Yeah.
Ige almost had him out of there.
Yeah, first round was all Ige. That proves once again, if we needed it, that Ige, we can never count him out, man. He's when he's in the cage, he's gonna
go for it.
Yeah, he's gonna put you in a tough spot every time. Like he rocked Murphy in the first round, but then
almost had him out of there.
Yeah, almost.
But Murphy's a tough cookie.
Murphy is really tough. I think he has that potential to get to the belt someday. Murphy. Still undefeated.
Yeah, 33. So yes, it's a time.
An unanimous decision for him after the first round. He succeeded to come back in the fight. No crazy action from his side. He's always smart, calculating. He doesn't take unnecessary risks, and I like that about him. I think he's a really smart fighter, and that's why he's still undefeated. And now he has to go against somebody from the top 10, top 15. Okay, we know he belongs there. Now he needs top 10 opponents. And can't wait to see that as well. And then a fight that I was personally expecting for a long time, Ankalaev, Magomed Ankalaev,
Yes, against Rakic.
against Rakic for I think the number one
contender. Yeah.
number one contender spot from the light heavyweight division. Yeah,
Unless somebody gets screwed again and
again Jamal Hill got a pass.
Jamal Hill, yeah. You never know.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but you never
I
know.
also don't think so. I think UFC cannot ignore Ankalaev anymore.
Was he now 21 or something?
I think he's 21 and one draw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is pretty impressive.
What's his win streak? 6 or so? 7?
There was no contest in the meanwhile with Johnny Walker.
Johnny Walker. Yeah.
But yeah.
And the draw with
Blachowicz. Yeah, true. But he's undefeated at the UFC, which is pretty amazing for the light heavyweight. And really technical fight, technical and tactical.
Yeah.
Both they didn't.
No takedowns or what?
I think at the end of the third round, Ankalaev started to wrestle a little bit. But for the rest, only striking.
I think he wants to show that he can hang with Alex.
I think that was the point of it. And Rakic, I really like Rakic. I think he's a great kickboxer. His kicks in his fight, he really puts everything into this. A lot of different kicks, high kicks in the first round. He sent a lot of high kicks. Then calf kicks, inside low kicks. I was really surprised. I really liked it. But the boxing from Ankalaev, like in that southpaw stance with the left direct, that caused a lot of issue to Rakic. So yeah, it was really a fun fight to watch, really technical. And now I think Ankalaev should be the next in line for a shot at Pereira. And
I think so. I think maybe over 6 months or so, have Alex rest a little bit.
Like maybe February or March from
something like that. Yeah.
From 2025, we get to see that fight. I think it should be the next in line for the light heavyweight belt. And then we arrive at the most crazy part of the night. Oh my god!
The destruction.
Yeah, I have to say, I supported more Robert Whittaker. I love Robert.
I thought he had more chance than he showed, but.
And also, I think we also forgot how good Chimaev is because of his last injuries, inactivities. We were like, the guy.
His last 2 matches also was not very dominating. So
against Usman he dominated early, but after that he had some more trouble. We were like, can Chimaev all it 5 rounds against Whittaker? He didn't need 5 rounds.
It was like mauling. It was like a train going forward.
I mean, if people were doubting him, like I was, we got reminded that the guy is a real deal. He's a monster. Middleweight is really his weight class. Like you can see, he's lean, but muscled and so powerful, man. The double leg takedown, maybe 20 seconds in the fight, double leg,
it's done.
That
was the beginning of the end.
Yeah, and Robert did good. Robert definitely did really good. Like he almost got up from the first takedown tentative, but after that, Chimaev got him. A real leech, not letting him go, flowing. Also, when Robert was moving, he was transitioning without putting too much effort. Chimaev, and as soon as he put his lock, he broke the jaw of
He tapped immediately.
Immediately,
First glance, I also thought, why is he tapping so fast? What's wrong? And then
because he didn't have the neck.
And then I saw the pictures and said,
Yeah, that's crazy. I think that's gonna add to the legend of Chimaev.
Yeah, definitely.
And I think some guys are gonna try to to avoid him.
I think so.
Chimaev. Yeah, I think now he reminded everyone. You know what? I was inactive for a while. I had some issues with my health.
Yeah, he was a little bit depressed. Also, I saw in interviews.
But he's back. He's back and he's motivated. He showed that he's there for the belt and
I think he can fight in like a month if he wants to.
Yeah, he could
didn't
fight
take a
tomorrow.
damage, yeah.
Could fight
I
tomorrow
don't think
if
he
he
took
wanted.
maybe a few leg kicks.
Yeah,
And that was
maybe
it.
2 leg kicks at the beginning.
Yeah.
I don't even
And
remember.
after that, it was mauling.
Monster Shimaev, and I think he should be. Of course, we're gonna get Strickland against Duplessis, the rematch for the belt. But who can deny Shimaev anymore? He took the former middleweight champion in
Nobody does that to Robert.
in 4 minutes. In 4 minutes, and he broke his jaw, like he's made of cotton or glass or whatever. And now, I don't see. And Robert was the number 2 contender, so I think that making jump the line with Shimaev, and I don't see anybody able to stop him to get that title shot. I don't say he's gonna get the belt directly, but he should fight for the belt. I think that's obvious now.
I think so, the same.
Yeah. And the cherry on the cake.
Ilia Topuria versus Max.
It's just blessed.
Yeah, that was hard to see, man.
Yeah.
I expected Ilia to win, but not knocking him out. I thought it would be a 5-round war.
You know what? There's not a lot of people able to put Max Holloway out. He went to lightweight.
Yeah, and still they couldn't put him out.
And they couldn't put him out. And now, I think Topuria. Okay, even if we he's there for not for so long, Topuria, but in 2 title fights, he knocked out 2 legends, the 2 best featherweight ever. He knocked them out back to back, and I think that says a lot.
It says a lot.
I don't really like the fact that he's talking a lot of shit.
Sometimes he's too extra.
Yeah, I think
too much.
He wants that persona to still be bankable, which I can understand, but I don't like it. But in the cage, he always deliver. He does what he says that he was doing. Like he knocked all the way out. He said he was going to do it.
Yeah.
He said, "I'm a better boxer than you," and I think he was better in the boxing department.
Yeah.
He said that he
Wrestling
wanted to exchange in the middle of the cage at the beginning.
But,
he went.
He did it. But I expected Max not to take the challenge.
Max is smart. Max is smart. And to be honest, I think Topuria knocked out one of the best versions of Max Holloway, because Max was doing a good fight.
He was.
The fight was competitive.
Yeah, it was competitive until it wasn't.
Until he put his feet on the gas pedal. Boxing ability from Topuria, I think the way he slips his head, the head movement, the combos, like when he put him against the fence, like he goes to the body, he goes back to the head, crazy left hook he has.
Crazy.
I think we cannot sleep on Topuria. The guy is different. He's definitely different. I think he's right now way above the other featherweight.
Heads above the rest.
I think we're gonna see him against. So we say that they're gonna fight against Volk again.
I think he's gonna finish Volk again.
I think he's
at least maybe not finish, but
not
5 rounds. I think he's gonna win from Volk, because now Volk is gonna be. He has a long break.
Yeah, and also I think there's an edge now because you knocked him out, right? I think that plays in your mind also.
Of course. Yeah.
The only one I think can be dangerous at least on the ground would be Diego Lopez. He has nasty jiu-jitsu. I think it would be fun to see that. But the power from Topuria, the speed is crazy, man. But I liked all the way. Hard to see him getting finished like this, but I liked what he was doing, managing the distance, a lot of volume, like striking. He did like maybe 200 striking in the first round.
In the first 2 rounds, they said, or something like that.
It's crazy. And the stomping kicks on the knee, I think that was a good one. But Topuria, really smart, committed to his game plan. Boxing, a bit of wrestling, kicking the calf kicks, really effective. Masterpiece from Topuria. Best fight for me in the evening.
It was
best fight.
Yeah, it was a good one.
And he deserved definitely his title. And crazy good.
He did it again.
Yeah, he did it again.
Yeah.
Something else you liked?
I think that was it. Let me think.
Yeah. I like the Rebeski Orobai fight in the prelims. Where they went toe to toe, like full of blood. Full of blood, a real slugfest. This is a perfect example of two guys too tough for their own good.
The Turkish guy was also good.
Oh yeah, Arslan.
Ibo Arslan. Yeah.
Ibo Arslan. Turkish power.
Yeah.
Yeah. Knocked him out in what, like 30 seconds?
Something like that.
Yeah,
it's very
crazy.
So
you have to keep an eye on that guy because that kind of power.
Yeah, we need more European fighters.
Yeah, also, right? Turkish also, we don't see that many Turkish athletes in the UFC. And they have crazy good MMA now. Of course, they have great kickboxers, great wrestlers. But now you see more and more Turkish MMA fighter and really good. So hope to see more of Turkish fighter in the UFC.
There's the more Europeans, there's the more they come here, I think.
Yeah.
And there's the more early start time. So it's a win-win. Like.
Now we have more European fighters. They contracted the leader.
Yeah, also.
So, maybe you can come in the Netherlands, UFC. Please, Dana. come back.
Come back. You've been twice, but you need to come back.
Yeah. Abus.
Oh, yeah.
Abus Magomedov.
Abus Magomedov also.
I'm personally really happy for Abus Magomedov. I think he had a tough schedule when he entered the UFC. He fought like Sean Strickland. Let me check again. Strickland and Caio Borraio. I mean, guys, come on. Leave him a bit, some air to breathe.
Yeah, that last name is a gift and a curse.
Yeah, but then, since then, like 2024, he's 2-0 against Wally Alves and now against Bruno Ferreira. I think he showed some improvements. Good striking. First round, he really dominated Ferreira. Like he didn't let him any space, any room to breathe. And when Ferreira got back at him in the second round, then he went to the ground and secured the win with the triangle choke. So great from Magomedov. I hope we're gonna see him. He's also based in Europa. Yeah. He's of course having some Dagestani roots, but he's fighting out of Germany. So also good for European MMA. And
the guy that went up from light heavyweight to heavyweight, and Kennedy and Njoku.
Oh, Kennedy
against
the Nigerian guy. I cannot say his name correctly, so I won't try.
Against what's the guy name? The chunky one.
Barrett,
yeah. I like his energy, bro. I like his energy, but he needs to do.
He needs to do weight cut.
Yeah, that's one thing that's.
I think and now. I think he busted his leg, right?
Yeah, something like that. I think he threw a spinning kick and then he.
I think we're not. He's 40 years old. That kind of injury.
It's messed up.
That's not good.
I hope he doesn't. Yeah, I don't know how many he lost now.
Let me check.
2, 3.
I'm gonna tell you that right away. Chris Barnett, 38 years old, not 40. Sorry, he's 2-3. That's not so bad. Because he had a loss against Ben Rovwell in 2021. Then he beat Gian Villante. He lost against Martin Buday. Beat Jay Collier. And now he lost against Kennedy and Njoku. I think that's the right pronunciation. Sorry if that's not the case.
Okay.
Yeah. I understand that you like the energy.
Yeah, but he needs to work on his.
I have some problems with the heavyweight that just are big.
Big and he's not even big. He's a little bit small for him.
He's small.
So that's double the trouble to say.
But for sure, he's never gonna be less than this. Yeah. And one last thing I'd like to add for the good points. I'm usually not a fan of the crowd in Abu Dhabi, but I have to say, from the 3 last fights, the crowd was on fire. Yeah. Crowd was on fire.
That well. That's certainly.
Yeah. That's it for me. For you?
Yeah, I think that's about it.
All right, let's go to the negative points. First negative point for me, I was not a fan of the four first fight in the prelims.
It was 4 decisions, I think.
Three decisions, and then there was the Barnett and the Chuku. But 3 decisions. But except the decisions, I don't think the guy in the prelims did the first fight actually. I don't think they were really doing their best. I like the Basharat versus Victor Hugo. Was good, but still I was expecting a bit more because they're both really good. Basharat got the win, still undefeated by the way, 13-0. But I don't know, I was expecting maybe a bit more. And Fakhreddinov, the first fight, Fakhreddinov versus Leal, I didn't like it.
No.
Yeah, it was a bit too boring for me.
A little bit.
Yeah. And then we had Nordjev against Bruno Silva. I like Nordjev, great cardio, but he did only wrestling, and he didn't take advantage of the position he was getting.
Was that the Moroccan guy?
Yeah. Nordjev, great talent. His cardio is insane because he did 3 rounds, 4 wrestling, and he still was in good condition at the end. But it was a bit boring to start the night, to be honest.
Yeah, that was true.
Something else you didn't like?
I think you said it, man. I can't think of something 1, 2, 3 what I didn't like.
Personal opinion, I didn't like C. Robert like this.
Yeah, also.
I didn't like C. Robert.
And Max.
Get finished that way.
Those were 2 highs and lows. Like I was happy, but...
Great fight, but heartbreaking.
Great fight, but heartbreaking, like, I want Ilya to win because he's European, so it's better for us.
Yeah.
But Max is like, everybody likes Max. He's the most likable
he's
guy.
a fan favorite. Everybody likes Max. You cannot hate Max all the way.
Nah.
Whittaker, the same. Whittaker is super good guy, never talking shit, always respecting his opponents. So sad to see those guys get finished that way. Hard to see. Also, Rafael dos Anjos.
Oh yeah, so I forgot about the signs. His leg. His knee.
I think it's a joint injury or something. ACL maybe. I think.
And it was birthday also.
Oh yeah.
40.
I didn't see. I saw he was 40. Also hard to see because those guys, they are legends. Dos Anjos is at the UFC since 2008, and I still don't see why he keeps fighting because he doesn't have anything to prove.
Nope.
Maybe just the love of the game. But that was hard to see him. Fell. He fell and then he showed his knee and you're like, okay, that's done, man. That's done. And I think, to be honest, that kind of injury at 40 years old.
Yeah. Maybe just one match to say goodbye, or
against another legend maybe. Like Robbie Lawler,
something like that,
something like this, right?
No hungry
Robbie
young
Lawler,
lions.
Nick Diaz, these kind of guys. Let them fight each other, man. Like Kurt Maggie and Tim Means did the other day. Do something like this.
Something like that.
A good send-off for a legend. Former lightweight interim champion. Pretty great. And then what? The card was so great, we didn't have so much to say about it, right?
It was a good card.
Yeah, really good.
It's nice time to start. They should do it more often. Go back.
They should go, instead of the Apex, they should go to Abu Dhabi.
That would be perfect.
One time, maybe once a month, guys, go to Abu Dhabi, or once every 2 months. I think it's great there. They have a lot of fighters they can put on the card. All those Middle East fighters, they can put them on the card. And there's a lot of Middle East fighters now, like Afghanistan, Iran. From the Emirates, there's a lot of fighters based in the Emirates. So UFC, please go more and more in Abu Dhabi. I think it's worth it. Last thing I didn't like so much, I said it in the good point also, with the crowd. I think the crowd in the Emirates, they're not so educated to like MMA. Like they show up only
at the last
in the last fights. So all the prelims, it was almost not empty, but there was a lot of space.
Especially the front rows were empty.
Yeah, front rows were empty. I think it's a bit sad because there, first of all, in the prelims there were a lot of good fights, and those guys are. They need to fight in front of the crowd, man. I think they deserve that. So I think a bit sad that there's not so much crowd, but of course fans do what they want. But you can see that the fans in Abu Dhabi, it's a lot of rich people. They come only for the spectacular fights, the big names. And I think that's a bit sad to have those kind of events where the seats are empty until the 3 last fights. That's a bit sad.
Yeah.
Something to say about the press conference?
Dana. So Dana talking shit again about Ngannou.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Why?
I don't know what to say about it. He keeps holding a grudge against him. I don't know why, but that's Dana, I think. Yeah, for who was it? We had Max Holloway.
Also, the question, which was not a question. There was a journalist saying, "Yeah, Dana, your name will be famous in 100 years, 150 years." You didn't see that?
Yeah, that one I didn't see.
Was it in the post-fight of the pre? I don't remember. There was a journalist saying, Dana is not a question. It's just a few words for you, like for what you did for MMA. Your name will be famous in 100 years, 150 years.
I guess it will be if they forget all the negative shit he did. But
I think it's a bit sad. The problem sometimes with the press conference at the UFC.
Yeah, they don't have real reporters.
They don't have journalists that goes against Dana.
Exactly. They only have the. Maybe it's handpicked. I think he handpicks this.
Yeah.
Who can go to the.
And when he doesn't like the question, he's like.
He's gonna bash you. Poof. Yeah. And I think he's not coming back the next time, but I don't know. But.
The guy against Ngannou?
Yeah. If he doesn't like you, he's gonna bash you, make you feel dumb. That's what he likes to do, make you feel dumb. Like you ask a legit question, and then he's gonna say something that makes you feel dumb.
Yeah, exactly. And people are gonna laugh.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they need to laugh at Dana's jokes. But yeah, that's a bit sad. Like the press conference, to be honest, I would love to see Helwani there, but I know it's never gonna happen anymore.
Yeah, if Helwani, Luke Thomas, somebody
Luke
that
Thomas also
goes against everything they say.
Or even not necessarily going against Dana, but asking some real questions.
Exactly. No? Asking some real questions about things. Maybe over the lawsuit, about the lawsuit. Or
the lawsuit got finished, settled. I don't know how you say it, but I think it would have been nice also to ask some questions about this. And I think we need more to be a bit tougher on Dana sometimes. Even he does a great job to promote the UFC. I think MMA, like the guy said, that's true. MMA would not be the same without Dana White.
Exactly.
UFC is at the top, but he's sometimes a bit too aggressive. Like to defend his organization, sometimes he needs to shoot some shots at other organization or other fighters or journalists, and it's sad. He doesn't have to do that. UFC is at the top.
It's at the top. So.
No questions asked about it. That's good. All right. Let's give some performance bonuses. Yeah. Let's go for the performance bonuses. First bonus, who would you give it?
I give bullets.
Bullet?
Yeah.
What for bonus? Like a performance? A KO of the night?
I think KO of the night.
KO of the night, yeah.
But KO of the night also of Max, that was more on the line, like seeing Max being put down for the first time. Yeah. So that has a more emotional, sentimental value, I think.
I think he never got knocked out in featherweight. I don't think he was. No. I think he was submitted, but I don't think he was knocked out.
Yeah, so that was more shocking.
Yeah.
But pure beauty was
Shara.
Yeah.
So for me, Shara Magomedov for the KO of the night. I agree, man. I agree. I go also Shara Magomedov. Really spectacular. I was hesitating between this one and maybe the one from Aslan.
Yeah.
It was
Also,
fast.
it was fast.
It was fast. But it was not a real KO. The referee stopped it.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
yeah, Sharon Magomedov KO of the night. I agree. Yeah, submission of the night. I think.
Yeah, has to be our friend.
That's crazy.
Hamza.
That's crazy, Chechen. Yeah, Hamzat. I think there is
He's
no
Chechen guy.
discussion about it. I think. Yeah, that's. I never saw submission like this. The last guy I saw doing some crazy submission was the Brazilian guy, Palhares. The guy that he was never stopping the knee locks.
He was taking them legs home.
Yeah, he was crushing your legs, but this is next level.
Yeah.
First of all, because Palhares, he was a bit doing some crazy stuff, but Hamzat, he just wanted to finish the fight, and I don't think he was planning to crush.
No.
He did it, but I don't think it was on purpose.
It was not on purpose, no.
He wanted to finish the fight, and he did. But yeah, really impressive. So Hamzat, submission of the night, of course. And fight of the night.
Yeah. I like maybe Dan Ige.
That was a good fight.
Yeah.
It was a really good fight. I shall go for Topuria and Max.
Yeah.
I think I go for this one. I don't give him the KO of the night, even though it was a great knockout. I think that's the best fight.
But they, yeah.
Highest level,
Also.
crazy finish. Yeah, fight of the night for Max Holloway and Topuria. Yeah, maybe some honorable mentions, some people we liked. So yeah, you said Danny Gay, Bjorn Murphy, Ibo Aslan, the Orolbai versus Rebeski, crazy fight. They gave it all. And yeah, and Ankalaev also great performance. I think he was good. How would you rate UFC 308 out of 10?
I think 7.5.
Yeah?
7.5, 8.
Not more?
7.5, 8. Because the prelims was a little bit slow.
Yeah,
but
slow start.
Yeah.
Slow start. So 7.5, close to 8. Yeah?
Something like that.
Last time, what did I give? I think the UFC Noche I gave a 6, I think, and the other one is 7. Yeah, I have to go for an 8. I go for a solid 8. I would have given more if the prelims were also better, but the main card, I think that's the best main card we got this year. One of the best. Maybe not the best because we had UFC 300 also this year. But one of the best main card, all the fight delivered, really good, high level. 8. 8 out of 10 for UFC 308 in Abu Dhabi. Great card. I hope we will see more, like we said many times, more events in that part of the world, closer to Europe, closer to European times. I think now there is definitely a market for the UFC in Europe. I would like to see Topuria defend his title in Spain. I think it would be nice.
I think they're gonna make it happen. Let's hope.
They want to make it happen, but sometimes it's difficult.
Yeah.
They wanted to make it at the Real Madrid stadium, the Santiago Bernabeu, because it's like 80,000 seats. But I don't think it's so easy to make that happen. So
plus the schedule also.
Schedule for the food. Yeah, it would have to be in the breaks.
Yeah, in off season or something.
So yeah, but I would like to see Topuria defend his title in Europe at least. In Spain would be better, but in Europe I think it would be nice.
I think against Volk, Europe.
I think it will be or in Sydney.
Yeah, one of the two.
Because there is a Sydney event in February, right?
Yeah.
So or in Sydney or it has to be in Europe. I think there is something I don't like about UFC in general is that it's not that often that the champion get to defend their belt in their hometown or home country. Like we saw a bit of British fighter doing it in England, American fighter of course, I think Easy did it. No, he did it in Australia, but he's from New Zealand. Yeah, I think it would be nice to see some more. In boxing, for example, they all defend it, or in New York at the Madison Square, or in Vegas, or in their hometown. I think it would be nice to see that happen at the UFC. I didn't mention something, but I like the new shorts.
Oh yeah.
The custom shorts.
The custom shorts was nice.
Yeah.
The polo shorts.
We need to see more of those. I think the top 5 fighters, they should all get one. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, like, but for example, featherweight, Diego Lopez could get one. I think it would be nice. There's a market for this. Venom is a great. It's a great seller of gear in all the world. Like in Europe, you have a lot of Venom stuff. So there's definitely a market for custom shorts. Yeah, that's it. So I hope you like the review, guys. We're gonna try to do it more often, also with some other events.
Yeah, maybe every pay-per-view.
Yeah, every pay-per-view, I think we should do it.
Maybe some big other events, some big boxing, some big glory.
Yeah. Kickboxing, a bit of everything. Let us know also in the comments. Let us know what you want from us also in terms of events. Tell us if you think we missed some stuff, if you disagree with some stuff we said, if you also agree. Give also what your prediction were, what your performance bonuses are, and I'd like to discuss that in the comments on Instagram, Discord, Telegram, everything. So don't be shy, go hit those comments. Punch those like and subscribe buttons, it helps us a lot for the channel. And until then, enjoy the fights.